All right, what's going on? My name is Darian, and today I'm going to talk about how to build unshakable confidence and just become a better, upgraded version of yourself through that confidence. So, if that's something you're interested in, stick around because we're going to go a little deep on this and it's going to be awesome. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about three things. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the biggest misconception when it comes to confidence. Okay. The second thing is why most people aren't confident. And then the third is how to actually build that confidence. So let's start with the first one, the biggest misconception. What is it? The biggest misconception is that you are born with confidence. You're either confident or you're not. Some people are born with this innate ability to be confident, and it's something that's given to you, which is entirely inaccurate. And how do I know that? Well, if you think about if you're learning a new skill, let's say basketball. This is for all my basketball players and fans out there. When you first start playing, you absolutely suck, right? You don't know how to even shoot the ball. You don't know how to hold the ball. You show up on the court. You kind of don't even want the ball to come to you, right? You're so unconfident. Then, as you start to practice, you start to play, you start to stack little wins over time, you become more confident. And next thing you know, you've been practicing, in your driveway or after school, before school, whatever. Now, when you go into these games, you're playing with the utmost confidence. So that alone just goes to show that it's not something that you either have or you don't. You can build it. It is built, right? So how is that built? Through those daily wins, little wins, small wins, practice, repetition, just building trust with yourself, okay? So that's the biggest misconception. So next I wanted to talk about why most people aren't confident. And this goes for anything, any area of their life, right? The biggest thing, and I'm speaking from experience here, like this used to be me, this is why I'm able to make a video like this, is once you stop breaking promises with yourself, your whole life is going to change. So the most people that don't build confidence, they have no self-trust, they have no self-esteem because they keep telling themselves, okay, I'm going to wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Their alarm goes off, they hit snooze. They'll tell themselves, oh, okay, I'm going to go work out tomorrow. They don't go work out. They make up an excuse, whatever. Over time, all those little broken promises you make with yourself, they slowly chip away at your self-esteem. Once that happens, you start to lose trust, like I was saying, and your confidence just goes down the drain. Because now you don't even believe in your own word. And this isn't even to other people and what you're trying to tell other people, what you're saying to yourself. And so, yeah, over time, you become this very unconfident, low self-esteem person because when you say you're going to do something, you don't do it. You have no confidence, right? So that's the biggest thing why people can't build confidence, because they do not keep their promises and their word to themselves. So very, very important, very, very important to look at yourself and be honest and say, am I breaking promises? Am I doing this? Is this something that I'm doing? And you'll notice pretty quickly why your self-confidence is lacking conviction. Cool. So how do you actually build that self-confidence then? Well, it's kind of like we were just talking about. You have to start stacking wins. You have to start stacking daily wins, and they can be small. Like, hey, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to make my bed. And when you wake up, well, actually, even before that, say I'm going to wake up at 7, get up at 7. You're not going to gain anything by sleeping an extra 15 minutes, especially after you've already woken up. So wake up on time. Say you're going to make your bed and make your bed. If you're having troubles working out, don't say, okay, I'm going to go hit a 2-hour workout in the gym. Just say, you know what? I'm going to wake up, I'm going to make my bed, and I'm going to do 30 push-ups. That's it. And then that day is a win. Boom. Now you've just built a little micro trust with yourself. Over time, you can make those things bigger, those goals bigger. Don't go from like zero confidence saying, building like this crazy morning routine and just something you're definitely going to fail at. Start small. Start stacking those daily wins. And what you're going to notice over time is not only are you going to be confident and have higher self-esteem, you're going to be proud of the life you've created. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be hitting new levels in all areas of your life, in your business, personal life, relationships, because you're showing up as a better version of you, and you know that you can trust your own word, so that when you speak to others, they will notice and they will know the conviction that you believe what you say, you mean what you say, and they can trust you. This one thing alone is going to change your life. It changed my life, so that's why I wanted to come share this with you today. So if you like more content like this, or you want more content like this, make sure to drop me a sub. And that's it for today. Peace.